Another popular attraction this time of year is the Naperville Garden Club's Cup of Cheer Walk, featuring 4 homes beautifully decorated from top to bottom. Club member and Cup of Cheer co-chair Gwen Lloyd takes us inside one of the homes and gives us some ideas to use in our own homes.
Hi Lisa, thanks for joining me for the holidays here. We are in a home that is being featured on this year's Cup of Cheer House Walk, and I want to be able to show what we have done to enhance the homeowner's decorations. So we're getting ready to hang our Knoll swags. This is made with a teardrop shaped swag. You can also make this using just a piece of garland that's cut. You can cut it yourself separately, or when you string your garland on your staircase, just let a longer piece hang down along the knoll area. If you look, you can see where I've enhanced this in a very rustic style. So what exactly does that mean? I have the greens, I've got berries, I've got pine cones, and I am putting Christmas balls in. Note how I have put the Christmas balls in. I've grouped them into clusters. Also pay attention to the ribbon, because your ribbon is also going to help make your statement. We're using a burlapped type ribbon here, and I'm introducing just a little bit of plaid here on the ribbon, but we have this wonderful, beautiful print that's also on the burlap. I'm going to put the Knoll post swag on now, and then I'll fluff it out and show you how it looks afterwards. All right, so I have a piece of wrapped wire that's attached to the back of the swag, and I'm literally just going to tie this on around the Knoll knob. If you don't have wire to use pipe cleaners, because that will help protect your wood from the wire and it won't be damaged. All right, so there I am. I'm tied onto the post. Once the swag is up, now you're going to pull the ribbons apart, and I like to use 2 ribbons together at least. Sometimes I'll use 3. This is a very wide ribbon, however, so 3 is a bit much. Now I always use wired edge ribbon as well, and that's going to help make a shape for how the ribbon is going to go. You've got 2 choices. You can either twist it like that, or you can tuck it in. Personal preference, there's no right or wrong. So we have 1 swag attached to the Knoll post. I'm getting ready to put the second one over on the other side of the staircase. What I'd like for you to look at is how they're actually made as a mirror image of each other, and that's a little decorating tip for you to use. We're now moving our decorating story into a second room that you can see immediately off of the foyer. Everybody is used to putting a lot of ornaments on trees, but that's one way of decorating. Another great option is to leave the tree just beautifully natural with lights on it. We're going to top it with coordinating ribbon that is a continuation of the Knoll posts out in the foyer. And then if you look down towards the bottom of the tree, this is where the enhancement on this tree has come. We've put the rustic finishes here on the tree underneath it in the form of birch logs, burlap tree skirt, and then also red poinsettias that's going to bring up the color from the ribbon. I have a technique that I use for making ribbon toppers that is so easy, and I'm going to share it with you. First of all, I always do a finished cut on my ends. I always make a point as opposed to just going across. I think that that gives just a better finish. I'm going to make a pattern with 1 type of ribbon. I always use at least 2 types of ribbon, as we talked about in the Knoll post. And all I'm going to do is take a strip of ribbon and bend it and make 1 loop for a bow. All right, so I have my single loop for the ribbon that I'm going to start with, and I'm going to figure out how long I want to make the tree topper. So I'm going to hold it up, and I'm just going to visualize how I want this to be draping down the tree. And for this one, I think this is going to be pretty good. So I'm going to cut the ribbon now, and this becomes my pattern for the rest of the ribbon pieces that I'm going to use. So now I'm ready to attach the first loop of my topper to the top of the tree. I'm applying it basically the way I tied the Knoll post swags on. I'm just twisting the wire. Once it's on, I'm pulling the loops apart. Again, I'm going to make them a mirrored image, just like I did with the swag, meaning that I'm going to be very careful where the tails are. So you can see, just by making a few loops with the ribbon, you end up making it look just like a big package up at the top of your tree. As you think about telling your own story as you're decorating this holiday season, think about enhancing things that are around your home every day. Upstairs in this landing, this trunk is usually closed throughout the year, but for the holiday season, we've opened it up and have just put wrapped packages. We've kept the color scheme going and the actual feeling of the rustic and tradition as far as the package wrap and the ribbon in itself. This horse rocker is also another decorative accessory that is here throughout the year. So how can we enhance it for the holidays? Very simple. Just put some Christmas balls underneath the bottom of it. It's cheap, it's easy, and it's fun. So thank you very much for joining us this year in one of our Cup of Cheer homes. I hope we've given you lots of ideas